Hey, this is Jeremiah with Stone Blue Airlines, and I've got a really important update to tell you. The Chimera FPV 54-inch EPP Wing, it's available. We've got 10, a pre-release special coming up right now. So watch this video to learn all the details about this plane and what you need to know to pick yourself up one. We've got 10 of them right now coming in, and we're going to do a special release with some really cool stuff that won't be available in some of the later kits. Not only are you going to get the 54-inch EPP Wing designed by iBcrazy and Video Aerial Systems, but you're going to get carbon rods, you're going to get laminating film, you're going to get servos, you're going to get control horns, you're going to get motor, you're going to get a motor mount, you're going to get an ESC, you're going to get all the electronics you need to get this plane in the air and using the right gear so that it flies really well. It's spec like our setup. We've done a bunch of different tests, a bunch of different setups, and this really is a great power plant for this wing because it flies fast, it flies slow. You know, we've done 8,000 milliamp of power in there, and you can fly a long time. So short range, long distance, low flying, high flying, it really is a fantastic wing. On top of that, we're also including from iBcrazy Video Aerial Systems t-shirt and sticker kit. So that kit is $300. If you want and you need FPV gear for this, we have a fully tested FPV system that we're also going to include in our second kit. So you get everything in kit 1, we add kit 2, we're going to add a FPV kit you can pick from 900 megahertz, 2.3, or 1280, whatever you need for those, and we can have a custom system built for you. So if you want the best gear, you want to fly the same gear we're flying, this is the kit to get. We fly the good stuff. Really, with FPV, if you want to fly well, you need to be able to see well. But the reality is, you buy something cheap, you're gonna fly it, have no fun, and then you're gonna upgrade. You know, it makes a huge difference when you're flying the good gear, and I've been flying a little over a year. I'm flying on some of the best stuff that's out there for FPV, and it makes a heck of a difference. I understand not everybody has the money to put in, but it costs 2 to 3 times the amount to buy crappy gear and replace it than it does to buy good gear up front. And that goes with any hobby or any sport you're doing. So guys, for the second kit, it's $650. It's a fully tested system. You get the plane, you get everything, you get the shirt, you get all the gear, everything's in the box, plus you're gonna get a fully tested FPV system. So we've got 2 kits, one for $300 and one for $650. We have 10 kits available, one has already been sold, and they're up for grabs. You're gonna have to PayPal me. Read the description below, it's got all the details. Now watch the rest of the video to see how this plane flies. Guys, thanks for watching, thanks for being a loyal subscriber and follower to Stone Blue Airlines and supporting this, because it keeps the hobby going and keeps great people like iBcrazy in business, and helps to keep this channel going. Guys, we'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Hey guys, out here at the airfield, gonna test out this new wing. iBcrazy's behind the camera. We're checking out a brand new plane that he's designed called the Chimera. Just finished the build this past week and ready to put it in the air and maiden it. Definitely a unique shaped wing. Something very different than what's out there flying. So let's go ahead and get it in the air and let's see what she looks like.
do a quick little recap here and show you a little bit more on this cool aircraft. I am running Open LRS on it, running Metal Gear 9-gram servos, centered off. The elevons are made out of coroplast and just angled and kind of kept with the dimensions of the wing. I've got, of course, my FPV camera, and then I've got a space for my GoPro right up front. Open LRS, my video transmitter that I'm putting in. I actually just made a little change with it, so I am getting that set up. Coroplast cover, and then what I like to do is I'm kind of getting this formula kind of down. I'm rounding the corners. I put a nice bead of either goop or welder's adhesive down, throw it in place, and then slowly work a nice bead of goop in so everything's nice and smooth. Gives me a little bit more room under the bay, so I can dig it down deep, but then basically not have to drop it down and lose, you know, a 1/4 inch. Inside my bay, I've got my filter and distribution for long-range flights with my OSD. I can fly it without if I want, and then of course video transmitter, and then pigtails that plug in here. And I can run 2 4000s. That's what I maidened it on, 2 4000s, so 8,000 milliamp total battery power. Can also fly it on 2 3s, and should be able to fly it on 2 2200s as well, just by changing the CG position depending on what I'm running. So if I want to run light setup, can do that. So nice multi-purpose wing. Of course, you could cut this bay out bigger if you wanted to. Shouldn't be an issue. I'm running a 65 amp from ERC, hobby-lobby.com. Great little online RC company, and like using them. And then I'm spinning an old Axie, what am I running here? 281410. Spinning a 7.5 prop, so nice top end on here. Other than that, everything is about as flush as I can get it. I like to keep, you know, on this kind of stuff, keep it as aerodynamic as possible. So other than the big honkin' GoPro up front and the board camera, other than that, no other issues. Of course, running the 199X from Security Camera 2000, great camera. I love the little box because if you crash, it really does hold up. And I did crash on one of my other wings, and all it did is mess up the lens. I was able to pop a new lens in, no issues to the board. And on the other side, I've got my antenna. Of course, another Metal Gear servo, and I really like these Dubro, or yeah, I think it's Dubro that I'm running the threaded rod, and then the clevises and stuff. They just work really good. All right, so here is the bottom of the wing, and got my Velcro strap. CG, not from the front of the nose, but from the tail is actually roughly around 6 inches. And I've got my spars in, carbon spars, and honestly that kind of A-frame design worked great. And then what I did is, so I've got this kind of pattern on the back, and then what I did on the front, of course, there's my antenna, and then on the front I did a small, really thin spar just to reinforce those winglets. I'm sure if you just ran one from one side to the other as close as you could, it would be fine. I just decided to reinforce because I like my stuff really stiff and strong. And then I don't have any issues if I decide to pull a high maneuver and, you know, high speed and pull out of something, and I don't have to worry about the wing collapsing. So to me, I'd rather overbuild than have to rebuild. So guys, thanks for watching the maiden of the Chimera. This is a plane that is coming out soon from Video Aerial Systems and iBcrazy, so look for it soon and available for purchase as a kit. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.